Oh, ngwewe kaningire. Usiku ngwewe mwakaninganga.
Oh man, I forgot. I'm oh, na tustape.
Tustepe ngeka kushuka kule. We was going to venue.
Check us up.
Oh. So guys, a lot of you guys are probably wondering why we didn't upload anything recently. Reason being because our son wasn't feeling well, so we ended up taking him to the hospital in the middle of the night, which was yesterday. He had fever for like a week, but then we have learned from our firstborn, whereby when your child is just feverish, what you need to do is try to take care of him or her without rushing to the doctor. So with Ricardo, our son, we decided, no, let's not rush to the doctor like we used to do with our firstborn Ukraine. Let's try to treat him at home. So we tried that for a whole week. So he was very much feverish, running nose and all that. What I used to do is I would bath him. We obviously bought Panado from the pharmacy. I'm sorry, he's in the background making noise. We bought Panado from the pharmacy. Baby. And when we bought that Panado, I would give him a dosage, a reasonable one, for a child, a 1 year old that is. But for some reason he would be active during the day, but at night then he just end up being warm. And then yesterday when my boyfriend was out, during the day Ricardo just started vomiting, and he also was just having diarrhea. It was so fast. And then I called my boyfriend. My boyfriend was like, okay, should we rush him to the hospital during the day? It's like, no, let me bath him and then we'll see. But then he wasn't warm, so I bathed him. And like we all know, I'm still breastfeeding. When I bathed him, he was just very much playful, but he still had diarrhea and he was vomiting. So because we already went through this, we were not scared, and also because of our faith, we were like, you know what, it's okay, we are just gonna follow procedures. So I bathed him, and I bathed him, and sorry guys, the boys, I'm so tired, I'm very tired. So I'm gonna get out of the room so that I can just record this, so that way you guys will not think why we didn't. So if you are wondering what this is, I will explain later. So this one is empty, you can see. Okay, this one was having cold drink, but this is empty. Anyway, let me sit down and explain and go back to my babies. Nice crying. Ricardo, Ila. I think he wants to sleep because the medicine is kicking in. So story time, guys, because we didn't record anything because our boy wasn't feeling well. As you can hear him crying in the background, I want him to come to me. I don't want to go get him. I don't want to spoil him that much because he's quite spoiled already. Okay, come baby. Mommy, come my son. Oh, okay. I'm taking over. Okay guys, as I was saying, my boy just wanted me to breastfeed him, so it's quite a mess. But long story short, I was treating my son at home for a whole week because he was just warm and he had a running nose. So all you do is you buy Puma and you just bath him, and also you just really take good care of him by, of course, bathing him, massaging him, and whatnot. So long story short, because I'm really tired and I also want to sleep, since I'm recording this quite late, we ended up taking him to the hospital because of the diarrhea and the vomiting. And when we got there, they said he was dehydrated and they gave him water. I don't know what they put in that water, but they did give him water. And honestly speaking, I need to give hands up, or I need to clap or applause. Oh, English. You guys, English! I need to really be grateful to what our government is doing and what the nurses and everyone involved is doing, because they really did take good care of us. They really gave my son the best treatment ever. We went at what is that clinic's name, man? Black Chain. Yeah, we went to Black Chain. You can go there now. It's open 24/7. Of course, they gave him antibiotics, which of course I need to give him for, is it 5 days? Yes. And then from there I need to throw it away if he didn't finish it. Normally they don't finish it because something is always left. Um, and he's well, guys. As we speak right now, my son is having a mop in his hands and he's busy mopping. He's busy mopping, guys. I personally can't wait for January to come. That's my everyday prayer. I can't wait for January to come, for my son to finally turn two. He's actually turning in the next month, but I just know during that time, either January, February, or March, or even in April, but I just know for those January, February, March, April, 4 months or 5 months, my son has to stop breastfeeding because he's going to be 2 years and above. So guys, apart from the antibiotics and the Panadol that they gave us, I said I'm gonna explain what was in here. Omiago solorola. It's water. I don't know what they. So reason why I'm using 2 bottles is because you need to mix it up in a 2 liter. So this is just 1.25 liter, and I decided let me use 2 bottles rather. So he has been drinking this. He could not finish because he's still a baby, but this he managed to finish, of course. So I'm honestly proud of him, even though his eating habits are not as like he just wants breast milk, meat. I almost said meat because my son loves meat. But I was trying to say he loves breast milk and he also loves meat. So when I gave him meat, he ate. But when I gave him porridge, he refused. But when it comes to breastfeeding, he did. Yeah. So he just... let me show you my son. Show them the bottle, baby. You see, it's past 1 in the evening and he's still awake. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. So if your baby is not feeling well, guys, don't hesitate to take him to the hospital. But one thing I've learned with my firstborn is that you take these kids to go see a doctor when they are feverish. My dear, with my firstborn, when we're at home, she's warm. When we get there, for some reason, that child is fine. Luckily, the doctors and nurses there, most they are professionals, so they know how kids are. They know when a child is at home for some reason they are just not themselves, and when they get to the hospital they become energetic, but the moment they get back home then they become a bit sickly. So I think it happens to everyone. Okay, so they always treat them because they of course take the necessary, I almost said measurements. Guys, I'm trying to use the right words, the medical terms. You see? I'm just gonna give him on the mouth. He loves. Okay, just because I'm holding this now. Let me hold this baby. Let me. Let me hold it, baby. Okay, I'm running. Ah. Ooh, nice. Good job. High five. High five, baby. Ooh. Oopsie. He's fine now. All the glory goes to God. So don't panic when they are not feeling well. Pray. Prayer should be your number one priority. The first thing that you should do, pray. Okay, pray, and then take your child to the doctor. Take your child to see a doctor. To see a doctor. To see a doctor. You know, if you know that you won't be able to, like with me, I knew he was fine. I knew it was just he was just being feverish because we traveled from the coast to Windhoek. So also because of the travel, that might have affected him. And also when we got here, if you didn't watch that video, just go back in. We traveled to a farm. So all those traveling will honestly affect him. He's still a baby, and look at him. Now he's trying to get the booby. Yo guys, I want to stop breastfeeding. Baby. A baby. A baby. A baby. Get me the cutest, the most handsome boy. My boy. So handsome. Not only is he handsome, he's very intelligent, God-fearing little man.
Ay,
Okay guys, we are in town right now, so
yeah,
as I've mentioned before, we are just going to vlog. So I'm about to reach town. I still didn't come up with a topic that we're going to discuss yet, but this is an interesting vlog. Okay, so in whatever you do, guys, just remain positive and pray. Prayer breaks all chains. Sorry, I was just looking at something. So it's and I don't know if I can show you guys that we are in town. So like I've mentioned, whatever you do in life, just remain positive and always pray. Remain prayerful because it breaks all chains. And whatever it is that you want in life, you can achieve it. Okay, remain focused. Yes. Just be focused. Okay. The other time is just remain consistent and focus. Like I'm very much consistent in everything.
tu tira kami hawi.